How's it going, everyone? So let's do a quick No BS review about No Rest for the Wicked and the recent update that brought in co-op mode. That's the whole reason I bought No Rest for the Wicked, because this game looked awesome. I'm like, I really want this game to be played in co-op and be able to play with friends and experience this world. That's pretty amazing if you guys have yet to play this game together. And that's why the update is called Together. I think this co-op is probably the best thing that happens to this game. This game is selling like hotcakes now that there is a co-op mode, because this game promised a co-op mode when it was first released. It said it was coming in like the second update. The second update went and passed. The third update went and passed. And now it's finally here. I think it was essentially the fourth huge update for this game. I gotta say, well worth the wait. I'm glad we waited, and I think the end product is pretty spot on. I have nothing bad to say about it. I wish that resing your friends didn't take so much health away from you. That's the only gripe I have about this. I'm like, you gotta have your life drained to pick up a friend. If they could change that or limit it a bit, but I mean, we could get over it. You could get plenty of food and plenty of upgrades to get more health in this game. Pretty easy. So it's not the biggest gripe, but just a small one I have for it. All in all, I gotta say I love this game. You progress through your story with your friends or in this realm together. You don't have to have the host online to play in this world. Probably the best thing that this genre has had happen, because there's a lot of survival likes. There's a lot of games out there that you have to have the host always online so you could play in their world. This game turns it upside down. You could play in the host's world whenever you want. As long as you are invited to that realm or invited to that world, you're able to play in it. So you could progress the story if you want without people, but I wouldn't do that. That's kind of lame. Because if you do progress the story solo, it progresses it for everyone in your realm. So a newbie could join into your realm and you guys progress, killed one or two bosses, progress the story, and that would all happen to them. They wouldn't be able to experience that all over again unless they make their own world. So just take that into account, that happens when you invite people. That's why it's probably best to, start a world together and kind of play together. And if your buddy's not on, or someone you're playing the world with is not on, maybe do some challenges, maybe do some dailies, and maybe do the crucible bit and level up, and maybe find more items or collect loot. You could collect loot as well. Also, another thing, that you could take damage from your friends. You don't take the brunt amount like you are dealing to enemies, but you take some damage. So you just gotta watch out for that and watch out for any crossfire that happens. So it brings some strategy on how you really want to engage enemies, and especially bosses, that you have to go in and out. Maybe your ranger is sniping from the back, and your guy that's dual wielding the heavy sword is in the front lines, dodging and probably avoiding damage the best they can and dealing heavy damage up front as you are just peppering the boss or enemies. I don't know what else to say. This game is great. I think this game is really going to take it up to the next level when it goes to version 1.0. If the game stays like this, with the same quality, with the same gameplay, which I think it's going to be, They hit a jackpot right here. They said they're selling over like 50K copies a day. Now that they're on top of the Steam most sold games currently right now, they hit something great. And I really hope that we get to see 1.0 sooner than later. I haven't hit any major bugs in this game, so that's a great thing. A lot of bugs were fixed prior to this launch, so things are going smoothly. And I'm excited for the future. And like I said, going back to when this game goes to 1.0, when this game goes to PlayStation 5, I think this game is just going to soar a whole nother level, because there's so many people in my comments. There's a bunch of my friends that are excited to play No Rest for the Wicked, but don't have PCs. They don't have Steam, but they have PS5 or console, and they're excited to play this game. They want to dive into this game. So I really hope this game comes out with crossplay and version 1.0 comes sooner than later. I heard that it might be later on this year or maybe next year. I hope sooner than later, because, sometimes you got to push for 1.0 when you have something good and just continue to grow. I think they have a lot of content in this game. They have a great story. They have a lot of exploration. They have a lot of side quest missions that I got to say are pretty fulfilling. And you have a crucible mode, which adds like a roguelike element to it. And there's fishing. If you guys like fishing, it gives you experience points. So don't diss fishing. It gives you XP. Don't dismiss on getting resources either, because resources give you XP as well. And it helps you build up Sacrament in a great way. It levels up vendors and just makes housing even better for you. But that's it. I have glazed this game enough. It definitely worth all the flowers as of now. It definitely has made a 180 since I think the last 2 launches, and this game is sitting at an overly positive rating on Steam right now. It's a great game, especially play with others and experience this world together. I think it's a game I've always wanted. This game and then Light No Fire are probably like the 2 games that I really want to dive into with buddies. We get to play it right now on Steam. I just can't wait for this game to go to 1.0 and we get to play with all our friends across systems. Let there be crossplay. All right, guys, let me know if you guys have enjoyed No Rest for the Wicked. Have you guys played? Or are you guys waiting for the 1.0 release to play it on console and enjoy it there? It's a great game. And visually, this game is amazing. Like the rain effects, which there's a lot of rain happening, they're really like flexing that muscle. It's chef's kiss. The rain looks awesome in the world and how it looks on the water, how it looks on the ground, how it looks on hitting buildings. It's just great. The rain mechanics are S tier and just the environment looks awesome in this game. All right, guys, hopefully you enjoyed this video. If you did, give a thumbs up, give a subscribe. And if you guys want to stay in touch when I drop more content, click that bell notification down below because it'll mean a lot to me. You guys are amazing. Stay awesome. Let me know if you guys are enjoying No Rest for the Wicked. Are you guys excited to play it on console? Let me know. All right, guys. Love you to pieces. Until next time, peace.